Good morning, students. In this class, I am going to teach you grammar. In the first lesson, you have present perfect tense. Let me explain the definition for present perfect tense. What is a present perfect tense, students? Say the definition. I will explain it to you. Present perfect tense is used to denote an action beginning at some time in the past and continuing up to the present moment. See the example. Anjali dash some cake for her sister. The verb given is buy. How will you rewrite this sentence in a present perfect tense? In a present perfect tense, you should use either has or have plus past participle form of the verb that is mentioned in the definition. So, in this sentence, the verb given is buy. You are going to write the verb in present perfect tense. In the present perfect tense, you should use either has or have plus past participle form of the verb. Here, the past participle form of the verb buy is bought. So, you should use bought. And Anjali is singular. For singular, you should use has. So, in this sentence, you can understand what is present perfect tense. There is one formula, that is one condition you need to follow in a present perfect tense. You should use either has or have depending upon whether the subject is singular or plural. If the subject is singular, you should use has. If the subject is plural, you should use have. And there are some exceptions. Like for I, you should use have. Usually, for singular, you should use has, and for plural, you should use have. Plus past participle form of the verb given. In this sentence, let us read the sentence again. Anjali dash some cake for her sister. Here, the subject Anjali is singular. If the subject is singular, you should use has. So, you are writing has. And the past participle form of the verb. Here the verb is buy. So, you are using bought. Bought is the past participle form of the verb. Okay, now see. There are many sentences. The first sentence is I have caught a fish. That's the first sentence. The sentence is in present perfect tense. And the second sentence, they have reached the station already. This is also in present perfect tense. And see the third sentence, the bus has just left the stand. This is also in present perfect tense. See the first one. In the first sentence, you are using have because for I, usually we will be using have, like I have or you have. Have plus past participle form of the verb catch. Catch is the verb given and the past participle form of catch is caught. So, when you write I have caught a fish, the sentence is in present perfect tense. See the second one. In the second sentence, the verb is reach. Students, in the first sentence, the verb was catch. In the second sentence, the verb is reach. For they, you are using have. They have reached the station already. They is plural. So you are using have. They have. What is the past participle form of reach? Reached. They have reached the station already. So now in this sentence you have used have plus past participle form of the verb reach. So the sentence has become present perfect tense. See the third one. In the third sentence, the verb given is leave and the subject is the bus. Bus is singular. For singular, you should use has. The bus has just. What is the past participle of leave? Left. The bus has just left the stand. So here the sentence is in present perfect tense. You are using has plus left, that is past participle form of the verb. The bus has just left the stand, that is in present perfect tense. And say there is one point mentioned, you should remember that. Can you see 2 points is given? It's written remember. We write, see that I am explaining that to you. With he, she, it, any third person singular subject, we use has. For he, she, it, any third person singular subject, that is for singular, and he, she, it, we use has. And we use have for I, we, you, they, and any plural subject. Understand, students? Where do we use has and have? See, it's mentioned clearly. Has is used for he, she, it, and singular subject. Have is used for I, for means with I, we, you, and plural subject we use have. You should keep that in your mind. It's very important. Understand, students? Do you want me to explain this again? All these 3 sentences? If you understand this, you can easily understand present perfect tense. Let me read the first sentence. I have caught a fish. For I, you are using have. And the past participle form of the verb catch is caught. In a present perfect tense, you should use either has or have plus past participle form of the verb. So, I have caught a fish. This sentence is in present perfect tense. And the second sentence, they have reached the station already. With they, we should use have. They have. What is the past participle of the verb reach? Reached. They have reached the station already. The sentence is in present perfect tense. What is the formula for present perfect tense? In mathematics, we use some formulas to solve the problem. Just like that, in English, we have a simple formula. You can take it as condition. We have a condition. That is, we should use either has or have plus past participle form of the verb. That is the condition used in a present perfect tense. See the third sentence. The bus. You should use either has or have. Bus is singular, so we are using has. The bus has just past participle form of the verb leave, that is left. The bus has just left the stand. Did you all understand those sentences, students? Now there are many examples for present perfect tense. To convert, that is to rewrite a sentence into present perfect tense, you should write the past participle form of the verbs. So, you should know the past participle form of the verb to write the sentence in a present perfect tense. Let us see the past participle form of some verbs. See the verbs mentioned here. There are some exceptions. Pay, paid, paid. Say, said, said. These two verbs are given as example and they are exceptions. And say the verbs which do not change the form. There are some verbs which do not change their form even when it is written in past participle. For example, bet. Bet has the same form. It doesn't change the form. Present tense is bet. Past tense is bet. Past participle is also bet. See the second verb, bid. Present tense is bid. Past tense is bid. Past participle is also bid. Let me read the third verb, cast. And the next verb is cut, hit, hurt, shut. These do not change the form of the verb. These words do not change form. They remain same in present tense, past tense and past participle. See the last word, shut. Present tense is shut, past tense is shut, past participle is also shut. See the verb hurt. Present tense is hurt, past tense is hurt, past participle form is also hurt. These words do not change form. So you should read these and keep in your mind. See the next one. Here are words which have the same past and past participle form. Here are some words which have the same past tense and past participle, but the present tense is different. See the first one, creep. Creep is present tense. Past tense and past participle is crept. And keep is present tense. Past tense and past participle are the same, kept. There are many words, you just have to go through that and keep that in your mind, students. See these words, present tense, past tense, past participle. The same thing. They have the same form in past tense and past participle. Think is present tense. Past tense and past participle is thought. Leave is present tense. Past tense and past participle is left. Left is past and past participle. They have the same form in past and past participle. And see the words given below. These words have three different forms. They differ in present tense, past tense and past participle. Bite, bit, bitten. The present tense is bite, past tense is bit, past participle is bitten. See the second word. Present tense is hide, past tense is hid, past participle is hidden. Third verb, blow. Present tense is blow. Blow is present, blew is past, blown is past participle. So these words have three different forms. Fly is present, flew is past, flown is past participle. Did you understand, students? See, there are so many words. I want you to read all these words and understand the past tense and past participle. To write a sentence in a present perfect tense, you should know the past participle form of the verb. That's why I am reading and explaining you these words. Now see the word grow. Grow is present tense. Grew is past tense. Grown is past participle. Know. Know is present tense. Knew is past tense. Known is past participle. Forget. Forget is present. Forgot is past. Forgotten is past participle. Did you all understand, students? I want you to read all these words and keep it in your mind. Students, I want you to read all these words and know the past participle form of these words so that you will be able to write the sentence in a present perfect tense. Thank you, students. See you in the next class.